Hey everyone, this is Anirudh here from the Square Drive podcast. Today I have a very special guest with me, Mr. Andrew Leonard. Mr. Andrew Leonard, thank you so much for talking with us today. How are you doing?
Anirudh, great to meet you. Yeah, absolute pleasure, and great to chat to all your viewers. How are you doing? How good is MLC this year?
This is an amazing game so far. Just for everyone watching, we're in the middle of the Unicorns versus Washington Freedom game. It's absolutely electric.
It really is. And I tell you something, 51 off 20, like I know viewers will know by the time this goes out, but
Yeah.
we've had another classic game after the world records that were set last night. So great to chat to you.
Yes. So, as someone who's been with MLC for a while, how's it like to see how the sport is growing in America through MLC?
Yeah, look, I've been really lucky in my journey, for initially as a player, then as a coach and an administrator. I did a lot of work with USA Cricket before I kind of became a full-time commentator. I was helping with their communications and working with the governing bodies. So I got to know all of the projects over here, the growth of the game, the more than 200,000 cricketers across the country every week. And I just have always thought the potential for the sport here, particularly given its history back in the 19th century and how popular it was then, and now the new generation of cricketers that are coming up, born and bred here in America, has been, so rich with potential. So, yeah, to be here for my third season personally of Cognizant MLC and what's the fourth season overall of the competition, and to be playing, well, in my opinion, what's a very small part in the commentary box, is a real honour and a real privilege, and I love every second coming back every year.
That's amazing. Now, I want to shift a little bit northeast, I guess I should say, and talk about Cricket Ireland.
Yeah,
a lot of great stuff has happened over the last few years. You've gotten test playing status, qualified for many World Cups, and even beat India, the World Cup champions, in a series. How exciting has that been to see?
Well, I'm going to answer your last question first. I couldn't believe it, and I don't think I love all the Irish players. They're such great guys and great ambassadors for the country. But I think it was 7 injuries to their 11. I don't think even they believed that they would beat the world champions once, let alone twice. So to clean sweep them, to beat them 2-0, definitely one of the greatest weekends in Irish cricket history. To go alongside that women's first ever T20 World Cup win that was on the Saturday, so it was kind of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, headline after headline, which is something we don't get a lot of in Irish cricket. It's still a developing sport there, it's still a growing sport there, but the people who love it in Ireland, like me and the sort of 10 or 20,000 others who really love it, they love it so much. They're tragic like you and I. So no, look, I think it's got a bright future there, but still it's always very tough to keep up with the biggest sides in the world.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you so much. My final question for you is, what is your advice for all the aspiring journalists, commentators, anyone who wants to get into cricket media?
I think that's a great question, and I think media and journalism is so important, particularly in this day and age. It really is. Because I keep an eye on another 6. I think they're getting closer, because I think that might be 100 there. It's not a 6, it's a 4, but it's 100 for match short. I tell you, if he gets 90 odd, 94 not out and 100 not out on consecutive nights and doesn't win, I'd be gutted for him. So let's hope the Unicorns can get up. But my advice, I suppose, to young journalists, learn as much as you can from as many people as you can, and as wide an array of people, not just your professors and your official courses, but I learn as much from the people I meet all around the world, whether it be in press boxes or co-commentators, as I do through anything formal. And I think from my end, I was lucky to have played and then coached and administered, and I've worked in digital as well, so I kind of see the full spectrum of where the sport is. And I think the biggest thing now, as you're doing here with content, there's so many opportunities to help grow the game and make our sport more popular by making it more accessible to people. So I'd encourage you to get involved. And the final thing I'd say, enjoy it. It's so much better than working a normal job. There's tough days, there's long days, there's sometimes when, we're doing a double header just after travel where you're thinking, God, I'm exhausted, do I really want to be here? But it's such a privilege and an honour. And I promise you one thing, I got to pinch myself quite often to actually even believe that I'm here watching match short hit 6s at the Oakland Coliseum. How cool is that?
That's amazing. We'll keep watching this game, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us.
Pleasure to meet you. Going to check it out.
Thank
Subscribe, get involved, like as well.